Do you want to know what energies are surrounding you during this new moon in Cancer? Then keep watching because this is the timeless psychic tarot reading meant just for you. Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-cards and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. While you're subscribing, make sure you hit the post bell notification button so you don't miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. Alright, you guys, so we are back again with another new moon reading. This is all about our new moon in the sign of Cancer. Alright, so you guys already know the deal. You know how I do. We are going to have the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment sections. We are going to start off with a little bit of our astrological forecast, talk about the energy surrounding this new moon in Cancer. Then we're going to do all of our shuffling on camera. We're going to get into our collective message. This is a collective reading because these astrological energies affect all of us as a whole. So this is a collective reading. We'll get into that. And then at the end, we will also do a charm cast. So timestamps for all of the information is going to be below, so you guys can skip ahead and watch, you know, the bits and parts that you want to watch, okay? So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it, starting with our astrological forecast, okay? So our new moon in Cancer, what is this talking about? So new moon energy, we already know, is all about bringing in newness, right? Bringing in new things, new opportunities, right? New energies. So this is a good time to start new projects, or you know, you might have like new ideas coming in, that kind of stuff. So right, a good time to letting go of old things and bringing in new things. So new adventures, new opportunities, starting a new goal, or a new you know, a new hobby or something like that. So that's basically what this talks about. And then with the Cancerian energy, we know that Cancer is just all about the home, right? That's fourth house energy, the house, the home, very nurturing energy. We know Cancers are also very emotional. So this is going to be a very emotional time for us. So with the new moon and the Cancer, right, combined, this is talking about, you know, this is affecting us on an emotional level. So a lot of us are going to be having a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. Our emotions are going to be heightened. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So the moon is at home in the sign of Cancer. So that's why we're going to be feeling things a lot heightened. We might feel a little bit needy. The people around us are going to be a little bit needy. And there's going to be definitely a need to communicate with each other properly. There's a little bit of extremes. Cancer energy works on extremes. Okay, they're also very private people. So we know that this energy is going to, right, affect us by maybe making us a little bit more private, which in turn might make us appear more secretive, like we have a secret. So just avoid, you know, if people don't want to open up during this time, they don't have to, don't let them, okay? So respect people's boundaries during this time with the new moon energy in Cancer, okay? This is also an opportunity for new feelings, new emotions. So you might be gaining new feelings for maybe a person around you. You might have a new crush, or you might, right, be having new feelings for, right, if you're in a partnership, if you're in a committed relationship, right, that relationship might be transforming, right? You're going to have these new feelings for them. This is a time also for nurturing your relationships, nurturing those around you, bringing the people close to you even closer, okay? Cancers, you know, they want to feel that warmth. They want to feel that closeness. They want to know that you are taken care of and that you're willing to take care of them as much as they're willing to take care of you. So this is a time of really taking care of those around you, really taking care of the people that care about you. So again, pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to, right, your relationships, taking care of those people around you, nurturing the home. This is a good time for cleaning your home, right? Cleaning up clutter, cleaning up the energy around you, really getting that house organization is going to be very, very good. Bringing it to, also this is going to allow, right, the cleaning energy. This is going to allow peace of mind for you being in this Cancerian energy, but is also going to allow this new energy of the new moon to flow through your house evenly. So you will receive those new opportunities. So you will receive, right, new opportunities for finances, for love, for, you know, abundance, new opportunities for travel, you know, things like that. So if you want to really attract this new energy, clean up your house, get organized, right? Cancerian energy is all about the home, right? So make sure that everything is clean, everything is organized, you're taking care of you, are taking care of those around you. Be mindful of your emotions, right? Be mindful of a sense of polarity that could possibly be happening in this energy as well. So Cancers can tend to be a little bit of the extremes, right? So pay attention to the extremes, find balance during this energy shift, okay? But with that being said, yeah, that's pretty much it during this energy. Be mindful of your emotions, be mindful of the emotions of those around you, of how you're dealing with your emotions, right, of secrecy, and also, you know, for being, shoot, what did I call it earlier? You know, private, there you go. Just be mindful of being, you know, of your privacy and of the privacy of others, okay? With that being said, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get into your shuffling now, to go ahead and see what this energy is talking about. What's the new energy that's coming to you, right? So that's what the cards are going to tell us today. The cards are going to talk about the energy. They're going to talk about how to deal with these new emotions that we're going to be feeling. Our emotions are going to be heightened. We're going to be very in tune with our emotions, feeling more intuitive than we usually are. So if you are naturally an intuitive person, expect your intuition to be even higher during this time. And if you're naturally not an intuitive person, then expect to just be super intuitive during this time anyway. And also, so this is going to talk to us about how to deal with our intuition, how to deal with your emotions, right? Maybe possibly good outlets, what kind of new energy is going to be coming towards us during this time as well. New emotional energies, possibly even moving, a new house, new home, new family for some of you guys, right? You might be starting a family with this new energy here. This could talk about kids, right? Having kids, fertility. We know the moon is all about fertility. It's very divine feminine energy. So this is also a good time to get in tune with the divine feminine, with your more feminine side. So that's what the cards are going to help explain to us for this reading. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get into all of our shuffling right now. If you don't want to see the shuffling, you can skip ahead. Timestamps are below, so you can skip to that, okay? If you do want to see the shuffling though, that's what we're doing right now. So let's go. All right, boos and ghouls and witchy souls. So this is our collective message for the new moon energy in Cancer, okay? So this is what Spirit has to tell us about this energy, what's coming towards us with this energy, what's the healing, what needs to be released, what's the inspiration, motivation. Let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? So we have the 8 of Wands. I'm sorry, is the 8, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, 7 of Wands. I'm sorry, 7 of Wands. So we have this, pardon me, you guys. Oh, goodness. So we have the 7 of Wands. We also have, oh, interesting. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. We also have the Two of Wands in reverse. And we have the Fool energy. And we also have the Two of Cups energy. So interesting. What's going on here? All right, so with the Fool here, we already know new moon. This is excellent new moon energy because the Fool is all about, right, newness, new opportunity, taking risks, taking chances, going with the flow, right? Starting a new adventure. So this is excellent new moon energy that we have here. With the Two of Cups here, this could also tell us that could be new partnerships happening here. So this could be business partnerships, this could be romantic partnerships, right? This could be reigniting flames, right, in a current partnership or relationship. So, right, strengthening ties or bonds with someone that you're currently seeing. So we see that there's starting new partnerships or strengthening current partnerships happening here with the emotional energy. But we also see here with the Two of Wands in reverse, for me, that talks about a little bit of stagnation. Okay, so maybe taking a pause. Right, this could talk about a need to take a pause, a need to stop, and a need to think and maybe reassess certain situations. I think also too that makes sense with the Seven of Wands energy here as well. Yeah, there's definitely a need to reevaluate who you are in a relationship, reevaluate your feelings in a relationship as well with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, let's get some clarity. Hush. Poison and envy. Okay. Sheesh. So I'm also sensing here that there's some relationships that some things are going to come to the surface. Some people are jealous of you or jealous of what you have, maybe jealous of your relationships, jealous of, you know, the home that you've built for yourself, the home that you have for yourself, the things that you've achieved for yourself that other people have not achieved. So people are jealous. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of the things that you have. So be mindful of that jealousy of the people that don't have your best interests in mind. Be mindful also of letting go of the energy of understanding that you don't have to point out other people's flaws or point out that you see other people's envy towards you. Understand that you can be silent about these people, that you don't have to acknowledge them, that it's actually better to not acknowledge them. This is also, I see with the poison here, a need of release. There's a need of release of people who no longer are serving a purpose in your life. You don't have to acknowledge them. As a matter of fact, you have to release them. Okay, don't hold on to anger with the poison as well. Don't hold on to resentment towards other people. For some of you right there, you're moving on to bigger and better things. You have, right, for some of you, maybe you're holding on to an ex, right? When you're jealous. Maybe the jealousy comes from you because maybe you have an ex that left you for someone else. Okay, right? So letting go of that jealousy, letting go of envy, and being able to quiet the mind and bring yourself in a more peaceful place, right? Because there's newness that's happening here. There's newness that's coming. There's new relationships, new partnerships, right? New romance that's flowing into your life with this new moon and Cancer energy. So, right, new emotional connections. Ultimately, that's what's going to be coming through here, new emotional connections. So I need to really let go of the old ones that are no longer serving you, okay? And I think that's a lot where the pause has to come through too, because there's a need to pause and reflect on what needs to be released. So, right, we can never release things unless we reflect on the things. Unless we take a time out, we can't understand what's actually happening unless we take a time out to reflect on what's going on around us, what's going on within us. Okay, so make sure you take that time to reflect during this new moon energy and think about what is the new moon energy that you want into your life. What do you want to bring in? What new things do you want to bring into you, into your life, into your house, into your home? Okay, that's what you have to think about, and what needs to be released in order to allow this new energy to flow. Okay, we have the mushroom here. So the mushroom for me always talks about a sense of connecting with spirit, of connecting with source. It could talk about also visions. Maybe you've been having visions lately, visions in your dreams. It could talk about symbolism in your dreams as well. And also it could also talk about, right, for mushrooms, they can be very healing or they can be deadly. So, right, it's kind of in disguise. There's research that has to be done here. You have to understand, oh, right, what is this mushroom going to do to me? Do you have the knowledge and wisdom to understand, is it poison? Is it going to poison you, or is it going to cure you? Right? So mushrooms are very complex. They're very complicated, very complex beings, right? Herbs and plants. So understanding the situation, there's a need to understand a more complex situation that's happening here. And it's complex because of the emotions that are tied into it here. With the scarab here, we're seeing that this is a representation of protection and also a representation of abundance. So there is abundant energy that could be happening as well. There's abundance that could be coming in. Oh, with the sun here too, there's creativity, there's success, there's clarity. So yeah, there's definitely clarity that's going to be coming in with this new energy here, okay? Because we talked about heightened intuition. So there's going to be clarity. You're going to know, right, people who are keeping secrets are going to be revealed. You're going to know, right, people who are jealous of you, people who are talking bad about you behind your back. You're going to know people who are carrying, right, this poison in their heart for you. You're going to know. And it's about releasing that energy, releasing those people, cutting those ties from those people, right, who have kind of been in disguise around you. That's what this new moon energy is going to bring to you. It's going to bring to you understanding of the people who are no longer welcomed in your home because they bring in negative energy, they bring in negative vibes. So you can't allow them to come into your home. Now is a good time also, I'm getting, for cleansing the home with sage or palo santo, right, or some other kind of incense. So take a cleansing bath as well, but cleansing the home is also going to be very important with this new moon energy to allow newness to flow, okay? Because we know that the Cancer energy is all about the home as well. So we don't want discord in the home or discord, right, in with our family. So we want to make sure that we cleanse the home and we cleanse the family energy that surrounds us. With the eye here, that's giving me third eye energy. So again, with your intuition, heightened intuition, the eye, you're going to be right, there's going to be clarity. Your eye is going to be open. You're going to see things that you didn't see before, and you're going to understand things that you didn't understand before. And it's going to be hard at first, and it's going to be tough at first, because it's always challenging when we see people for what they truly are, and we thought that, you know, they were a kinder person and someone who had our best interests, and then it turns out that they actually weren't. So, you know, but that's okay, because that's just part of life, and that's just part of existing here on this planet Earth. So just understand that it's okay that, you know, when this person's true intentions are revealed, just understand that there's new people, new partnerships that you're going to be making after you release this person, and it's going to be more beautiful and more positive than you ever thought it actually could ever be. So remember that there's so much more positive energy that's coming towards you, okay? Yeah. And we have protection, set personal boundaries. So again, setting boundaries, you are protected, you're divinely protected, but also a need to protect yourself. We know that the Cancer is the crab. You have this shell of protection, okay? That shell of privacy, being private, is protecting of you, right? Don't share all of your secrets, right? A need to really protect yourself, protect your home, protect your ideas, protect your secrets, right? Don't share all of your things with someone who could potentially use that against you. So, you know, we see here that your privacy is going to be protection for you during this new moon energy. We also have effervescence, so cultivate love. So loving energy, cultivating that love. So we know that new love is going to be coming towards you. We know that new love is coming in different ways for different people, right? It could be represented through friends, family, or romance. We also see that there's financial abundance, so you're protected financially as well, and you're going to be doing something, possibly working in a new career path, doing something that you love and something that you're more passionate about, okay? Because Cancers they're very passionate beings, and even though they are surrounded with the home and everything, you could possibly be working from home, starting a new job from home, but also doing something that you're passionate about and something that you love career-wise, because Cancer energy, they're very passionate people, and they need to do something that they're definitely going to love to do, that's going to be very fulfilling for them emotionally, because there's a need for emotional fulfillment there. So emotional fulfillment in all aspects of your life, whether it be your career or your love love life or your, you know, your own personal life, whatever the case is, making sure that you are emotionally fulfilled in that area, okay? And then we have 5th house, creativity. So for some of you guys, you're going to be getting creative with this new moon energy. With all of the heightened emotions and heightened intuition, you're going to need an outlet for all of that emotional energy. So getting creative is a good way to allow that emotional energy to flow through you and to transform that energy out of you, right, in a safe way. So be creative, get creative, dance, sing, write, paint, draw, sculpt, whatever the case is. There's a need to get creative, a need to have a creative outlet for your new heightened emotions during this time and transformation that's happening here, okay? You may even discover a new talent or discover that a new passion, right? That could possibly be a new career even, doing something creative. So keep that in mind as well. We also have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. So what do you need to release? You need to release the envy, the jealousy. You need to release the poison, the resentment, the regrets. Okay, that's what you need to release. Okay, what is the poison in your life? It's all of those hard emotions that you're harboring onto, okay? It's the past that you're holding on to. With Cancerian energy, they tend to hold on to the past. They tend to hold on to grudges and resentment. Let go of that, okay? With this new emotional energy that's happening here, this new moon energy wants you in Cancer to let go of resentment, to let go of your past, to let go of grudges, because holding on to it is like poison in your body. It's not hurting anybody else except for yourself. So the spirit wants you to understand that you have to let go of that past energy, let go of those grudges, of that resentment, so that way this new moon energy can bring in new love towards you, can bring in new energy towards you, new people towards you. So you let go of these old people and allow new people and partnerships to come towards you. That's ultimately the energy that I see happening here to you. You have to let go of a lot of old emotional baggage. You have a lot of old emotional luggage that needs to be unloaded, okay? The way you can unload that is in a creative space, okay? We also have acceptance. So with the acceptance card here, there's possibly, for a lot of you guys watching this, there's a need for you to want to be accepted, okay? Some of you guys might be different. You might be oddballs, the black sheep, you know, whatever you might feel like you are. There's a need to be accepted, but you have to accept yourself first before others can accept you. So are you accepting of yourself? Are you accepting of your own flaws? Are you accepting of what makes you different? Are you accepting of others? Are you accepting of moving forward, of letting go of your past? Are you accepting of the fact that you cannot change something that has already happened? So this could represent so many different things for so many different people. That was just a few examples that were coming through here, but acceptance, right, is a key part in moving forward. Accepting who you are, where you are, when you are, right? Accepting that you cannot change anything about yourself or anything about your past. And accepting that you are going to move forward in a positive, bright light towards your greatest purpose and your highest self, towards your best future. Okay, so acceptance is a key point during this new moon energy in Cancer. Okay. Yeah, and then for your final message, we have divine timing. Okay, divine timing. I love that. So everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. So divine timing is very important during this new moon energy in Cancer, okay? You are exactly where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be, okay? Understand that everything happens for a reason. You've been through hardships for a reason. People have betrayed you for a reason. It's all been growth. It's all been character development. It's all part part of your story, okay? This is your story. You're the main character, and this is all part of your character development through this story, okay? So it all serves a purpose, and sometimes it's hard, it's challenging, it's difficult, it's emotional, okay? But it's for our benefit. It's for your benefit, it's for my benefit, right? This is a collective message. This is for you as much as it is for me. So I understand that I'm protected. I understand that I have abundance coming towards me. I understand that I have loving energies towards me, right? I have to let go of past grudges. I have to let go of things that I can't control, and understand that everything will happen as it's supposed to, when it's supposed to, and accept myself and accept the situation that I'm in, accept your work situation, accept your living situation, accept things as they are supposed to be, as they need to be in this moment, and understand that we will take every moment, one moment at a time, and every day is a new day. Okay, and with new days comes new opportunities for change and transformation. All right, so beautiful, beautiful energy. So I see lots of good things happening out of this new moon energy in Cancer. There's the biggest things here for us is understanding that we need to release the past, letting go of grudges, of resentment, right? Cutting ties with people that aren't serving us, people who are negative, right? Bringing in negative energy. Do a cleansing yourself, cleansing your house, cleansing the home, getting clean, cleaning up, getting organized, and new energies definitely coming in, new partnerships. We're seeing new partnerships entering your life. So this could be romantic, this could be new friends, new suitors, right? This could also talk about new business partnerships, new work engagements, things like that, new clients if you own your own business or if you have clients. So you see that is going to be coming in as well with this new moon energy in Cancer, okay? Definitely seeing new abundance as well, new financial opportunities, okay? And having that third eye intuitive awakening, that intuitive knowledge and awareness to be able to distinguish the disguise of someone and their true self. So you will be able to make that assessment for yourself because the intuition will be heightened during this time of the new moon in Cancer. So keep that in mind as well, all right? And I also see here, again, taking a pause, right? Pausing, feeling, for some of us, we've been feeling stuck. We've been feeling a little stagnant, right? With all of the retrogrades and the eclipses, there's been a lot of energy shifting. It's been hard on a lot of us, okay? So understand that it's okay that you know, to take a break. It's okay to take a moment for yourself, for reflection. Understand where you are and where it is that you're going and how to get there, okay? So for some of you guys, you've been feeling lost and you're going to start to feel found with this new energy. Things are going to start to click. They're going to start to fall into place. It's about starting over, of really cleansing out that smog, cleansing out that fog, that mind fog, okay? Recentering yourself, recentering and realigning your chakras and your energies centers here, okay? That's definitely something else that I see that's going to be playing a big part, a big impact, okay? Was there anything else that I forget? I don't think so. Really finding yourself, your independence as well. Yeah. So that's your message. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into your charm casting now, okay? All right, so I have our casting board here, a little charm board. We are all set and ready to go for our charm casting, just to give us a little bit more information on how the energies of this new moon in Cancer is going to be affecting all of our lives as a collective. Again, this is for me, this is for you, this is for all of us, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so definitely communication is going to play a really big role. Yeah, during this new moon energy in Cancer, there's a communication. There's definitely a feeling of disconnect that may happen here between you and your loved ones. Disconnect emotionally. I feel that maybe you guys just won't be on the same page. So again, a strong need for communication to make sure that you prevent any kind of discord or conflict from happening. I'm seeing here too, we also have sacral energy happening here, solar plexus energy. So there again is emotional. There's a lot of emotional happening here. We're seeing that there is still going to be emotional growth. So this is a growing time for you. So there's new opportunities for emotional growth, for growing yourself. But again, needing that communication to it's going to be key. That's going to be a key role in helping with this emotional growth, being able to properly communicate with those who can help you, with those that are here to protect you, that you are here to protect, right? Having that communication with loved ones, friends, and family members here. We also see that there's you feel like something's missing. You feel like a piece is missing, right, of your life. Again, with communication, it's good to talk about maybe someone keeping secrets or you keeping secrets. Right now is not the time for secrets. It's okay to be private, but again, communication is key. You want to be able to be private but without keeping secrets. That's going to be the kind of fine line that's going to be happening here with this new moon energy in Cancer, is that secrecy. Okay, again, there's privacy and then there's secrecy, but understanding that there's a thin line that separates the two and being able to really find that middle ground. We also see balancing your emotions here, which is again very tough for Cancers, because that is, again, they're very opposite sides of the spectrum. They're one extreme or the other. You know, you're either going to be extremely jubilant, happy, content, or extremely depressed, upset, angry. So again, finding that balance there. Don't get overly upset over situations. Don't blow things out of proportion. Finding that balance emotionally, understanding that yes, you were going to be more emotional during this time, so is all of the people around you, but understanding that you have to keep those emotions in check in order to keep communication, open communication in check, without becoming argumentative and confrontational. That's what you want to try to avoid during this time, because that's what's going to be very easily construed. Okay, we also see here that there's work, right? We see creative opportunities. Again, we talked about that creativity here. There's a lot of information on that creativity here. We see creatively, you could possibly be starting a new job or a new work opportunity or a new work endeavor. Creatively, this could be a side hustle, a hobby that could potentially be turning to a side hustle where you could have new clientele building here. But we see that this is definitely something that's going to be bringing in money. This is definitely something that you're going to be working on, something that's going to be very fulfilling to you as well. We see here that you're also going to be very protected to make sure that you have time for this, time and energy for this extracurricular that's going to be potentially a new career option for you, if not now, then in the future. Okay, we also see here that your transformation, there's work on yourself, because we know that there is that emotional development here. So that emotional development is in turn personal development, and we see that there's shadow work that's going to be happening here, and there's going to be growth that's going to be happening here because of that emotional kind of magnifier, right? With this Cancer energy, there's an emotional magnifier here that's forcing you to look inward on your emotions and to deal with those emotions, right? We have that creative way, that creative outlet of how we're going to be dealing with those emotions, and in turn, this is also going to be growth for us financially as well as emotional here. So there's a lot of personal development that's going to be happening during this new moon energy in Cancer here. We also see that there's work happening in our love life. life, okay? There's work happening with love, with truth, with honesty. That's what's happening here. We see a work on the heart chakra energy here happening. We know that we are working on trusting others, trusting those around us, trusting ourselves. We know that there's new relationships that are going to be coming into us when we start cutting out old relationships that are no longer serving us. We know that it's going to be scary. We're scared. We're frightened. There's fears that are happening here because there's a lot of newness, okay? There's newness. When these new people are going to be coming into our lives, we're going to want to be private. We're going to want to be secretive. We're not going to want to open up. We're going to be shy. We're going to be fearful of them because the past energies of the past people didn't work out. Now we're wondering, well, are these new ones going to work out the same way? Is it going to be just a waste of my time again? Are these people going to, you know, cheat, steal, be jealous of me and hurt me in the same ways? The answer is no. Okay, no, these new people are here to help you. These new people are here to bring love to you. So is it going to be scary? Yes. Do you have to let go of those fears? Absolutely. Do you have to work past it? Absolutely. So those are the things that you need to know. We also see here that the key is your intuition, okay? The key is following your intuition. Remember, we talked about your third eye awareness. You're opening up your intuition during this time. Your intuition is going to be heightened, and that's going to be the key to how you're going to identify between the people that you should be, right, hanging out with, the people that you should allow into your life, and the people that you shouldn't, right? Who should you allow in your house versus those who you shouldn't, okay? It's like the vampire. They can't come into your life. They can't come into your home unless you invite them. Your intuition is going to be the key to understanding and to knowing who you will allow in and who you won't, because you're going to know based off of their energy when you meet them if you want them in your life or if you don't, if they're good for you or if they're not, okay? We also have here, we see that there is a chivalry energy happening here. We see, oh, yep, again, we have the lock here on society. You're locking yourself out of society. You're possibly going to be going into hermit mode. We know with the crab here, you're possibly going to be hiding in your shell, burrowing under the sand, right? You're definitely going to want to really take time out for yourself. You're really going to want to lock out society, but know that again, there has to be a balance there. Okay, so yes, there's a lot of self-development happening here. There's a lot of you know, shadow work happening here. So you're going to be in your hermit mode a lot, doing a lot of self-reflection, introspection, but again, still needing to be able to have those ties and communication with those outside of you, because you have to be able to grasp onto these new relationships that are coming towards you. If you stay locked up in your shell, burrowed in the sand, and you shut everybody out, then you're not going to be able to grab onto those new relationships that are coming towards you. And we see that the key here to helping yourself is others. Other people are going to be helping you help yourself. Other people are holding the key to helping you grow successfully, right? Helping you grow in advance creatively, right? Emotionally, financially as well. We see here too that there's a lot going on with work. So I'm seeing here you're going to meet people through work. Maybe your work is going to start hiring some new people. You're going to meet people through work. Again, the key is going to be through starting these new relationships through a possible job that you have right now or a new job opportunity. Maybe you're starting a new job and you're going to meet some new people through this new job opportunity, but I am sensing that there's new friends coming in through work or new romance that could possibly be coming in through work as well. Don't shut yourself out from society, because society is the key, right, to a lot of this self-development and a lot of this self-growth that's going to be pushing you forward, okay? So again, introspection, but also a need to grab onto those new relationships, lots of new people, new relationships coming towards you. And that's going to be really helping you work on yourself, helping you work on your heart. That's going to help you heal. This is also going to be very healing for you, because you're going to start to see that, yeah, not everyone is so bad. Yes, people can be good. People can be helpful. People can be loving. There are people out there that I can relate to. There are people out there that are willing to help me without needing anything else in return, okay? That's what's going to be happening here. I also see that there is potential for travel, okay? There's going to be some potential for travel for some of you. You're going to meet someone who's maybe overseas, you're gonna meet someone overseas, or maybe someone is going to, you're gonna meet someone and you guys are gonna end up going on a trip together overseas, or something like that is going to potentially be happening. This could be a work trip. Again, we talked about work playing a big role here with meeting these new people. So that could be a business trip or something like that as well, okay? Woo! And I'm not seeing really, there's not really a focal point with this energy here. Everything is pretty specific as it is general. So not really seeing a focal point here, which is interesting. But yeah, so that is your charm cast for your new moon energy in the sign of Cancer, right? For the collective, for me, for you, for all who are watching this. Super exciting. This was very informational, more informational than I was expecting, but it did make a lot of sense with the cards too. Again, with the sun and the creativity, Leo energy, right? So yeah. Definitely, this is good things. I think this is really good for all of us, this energy here. Learning how to deal with our emotions, learning how to reconnect with society. Really, there's a lot of self-development here and a lot of shadow work happening here. This is very growing and very promising. I see definitely, yeah, only good things really coming out of this. The only thing to remember is, you know, balance with your emotions. And making sure that there is that open dialogue and open communication. Don't get upset, making sure that you don't get upset too easily or too depressed easily, making sure that you don't shut people out, right? That's a warning here. And also making sure that you don't become too confrontational, right? Or too argumentative as well either, right? Passive aggressive too. Don't be passive aggressive. So again, finding that balance with your emotions, understanding that you are going to be more emotional during this time, and so is everyone else, okay? So that's why open communication is the most important thing during this time. Thank God Mercury is no longer retrograde, so we can have that open communication, okay? So I really hope that you guys found this informational. I hope that you are able to take these energies, take these messages, and really bring them forward. We see also too, something I wanted to mention is change. There's change that's happening here, and the change is going to be scary. You're going to be scared because there's a lot of change and you're not used to change. You know, you're a creature of habit, so am I. Change is scary, but my mom always taught me that change is how you know you're growing. So when you're scared is how you know that you're growing. It's change, right? When you're comfortable and things are stagnant, you're not growing because everything's just staying the same. So there's no growth there. There's no opportunity for growth. So always changing, always growing, always transforming. And you start to have that fear factor in you because things are changing and you don't know, right? There's that unknown energy right before you because you don't know what's going to happen next because it's changing and you're not used to this and you don't know what's going to come of this. And that's where the growth really then starts to take place, is that feeling of being uncomfortable. That's the feeling of growth, okay? So yeah, beautiful energies. I love this. My mom is a Cancer too. Shout out to you, mommy, if you're watching this, okay? I love you so much. So thank you for always being supportive of me. If you guys like this video, please do comment down below. Let me know if this resonated with you. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing to my channel, you guys. Also consider following me on Instagram. I have a link for that below in the description box. If you are new here, hey, how are you? I hope that you really liked this video, you guys. If you watched till the end, shout out to you. Thank you so much for all of your love, all of your support. I just love you guys so much. I love how abundant this channel is. I love how much we're growing. It's a steady growth here, and I absolutely am just so excited to see where we go in the future. Make sure that you share this video with friends and family, of anyone that could possibly benefit from the healing messages, motivation and inspiration that comes from this, so that way we can spread the love and spread the healing, you guys. All right, so thank you again so much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure. I will see you guys on the next one. Keep it creepy.